Hello. New Star Rail patch is out, and with it, the 2-year anniversary. I wasn't on earlier because I was watching my brother do his polls. He had pretty good luck overall. One is 50-50, one is 75-25. You know, just no problem whatsoever. Anyway, so, where to focus the tab? Hold on, I got this. My mic's working good. Alright, so, I'm gonna do polls. I'll watch the story recap then, and then start the story. Not finish the story, a la Cody Rhodes, just start the story. I don't know if I'll do all of it. It depends on if I want to stay up. It depends on how long it is. Oh, got the whole Miyagi treatment. Yeah, I saw this. You can now select the limited 5-star character Seal Blade and Fushuan. I'm gonna edit this. I already have Clara maxed, but here's what I already know who I'm removing. Because I'd like more of those guys anyway. Having a blade would be nice, etc., etc. So I'll start with standard pulls, I think, because Little Jeb, no justice for Little Jeb. Sorry, I already have Venturine, so it's I can't justify it personally. 44 pull or 44 pity. That's good because the only 4-star I can get that would be like, oh damn, I can get. He can freeze. Wow. I don't think freeze has been that popular lately, but yeah, cool. All right. So, let's see. I lost my 50-50 on the Robin banner, so it's guaranteed Star Trace replay. I'm gonna get Castorice. I already decided on this after losing, so it's just how close can I get. So 30. Wait. Can I? Oh no, it just tells you it's skip if you cover it. Okay. 40. 4 stars. 50. 60. 70. Alright, I'll start doing singles. This is just so you can pick, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 78. Okay. Oh, this is a 4-star. 79. There we are. Again, this is guaranteed, so I'm not worried. Look at that dragon, it's holding my flowers for me. That's how Castorice talks. Alright, now, Lycon banner. This one is not guaranteed, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the last thing I got was, Into the unreachable fail. What's that again? Sundays? It was Sundays, I think. Yeah. Alright, 10. 20. Yeah! That's an E6 Moza. 30. 40. 50. 60. Alright, now for single poles. 1. 2. 3. I don't remember what Castorice does. Was that 4? 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 70. 71. What? You're kidding me. Oh, shit, I completely forgot about this. Whoops. Alright, there. It's like 72 now? Did I miscount? 3. 4. Fuck. That's the furthest I've gone. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. At least I got it. Alright. That's fine then. That was so weird though. What the hell? I think I was at what, like 44? I did 20, so that puts me at 64. I'll do one poll here. Alright. Oh. Okay, so they didn't add those to it, and then they added the stellar convergence stuff. Stay tuned. What? It can't get any more clearers? What the fuck? Imagine if you could. It's just like keeping. You just keep getting it again and again. But there's this stuff where you can exchange for light cones. I could get Fushuans because I already have her. That'd be nice. Could also just go for the large or something. I might just wait though. I saw that there was some stuff. Yeah, this where you get 25k worth of currency. Now the thing is, last year I did basically get all the top-ups, and that was just because I really wanted Acheron. Not the biggest fan of this. I think if it was just spend poles in general, spending Stellar Jade, I think that would work well, in my opinion, but hey, I'm not the fucking guy making the decisions. What's the thing? So if you get this, you can get a 5-star character, 5-star light cone. Odds of me getting top-ups are pretty likely anyway, so I guess just like for me it would be a bonus, but yeah, I'm just gonna spend all the, where is it? I'm gonna spend these on the fucking bowls. I don't care about getting the icons right now. Is there a way to... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see what Castorice does. Then I'll decide whether I want to get, like, Eidolons. I do want to check the one thing, because apparently there's a global passive, or whatever. So, yeah, this. After obtaining Castorice, or when Castorice is in the current team, receive the following effect. In battle, when an ally character receives a killing blow, all ally characters that receive the killing blow in this action enter the Moon Cocoon state. Characters in Moon Cocoon temporarily delay becoming downed and can take actions normally. After the action and before the start of the next turn, if their current HP increases or they gain a shield, Moon Cocoon is removed. Otherwise, they will be downed immediately. This effect can only trigger once per battle. I feel like if you got rid of the after obtaining Castorice, it would be fine. This has like a bonus effect when she's on the team. I definitely see how problematic it can be in terms of how it might affect future content of the game. Because some characters have already been power crept to hell. I know they said they're going to buff older characters, but I don't know how they're going to buff them. So, it's a whole other story. His deal quantum damage equal to 25% of her HP. Well, probably 100 when maxed out. Summons the Memo Sprite Netherwing. And advances his action. Deploys the territory lost in Netherland. Decreases all oh shit. Decreases their all type res by... I imagine it doesn't go up by 10% each level. That'd be insane. Then this effect spreads to Netherwing. As in, Netherwing has less all type res. Initial speed of 165 and set max HP equal to 100% of max New Bud. After Netherwing experiences 3 turns, when its HP is 0, it disappears and dispels the Netherland lost Netherland. So, you have to keep using Castorice's skill every now and again. Skill consumes 30% of all allies' current HP, deals quantum damage equal to 25% of her max HP to one designated enemy, and blow to adjacent targets. So it's a blast attack, yep. If current, it only goes down to 1. If it's on the battlefield, it becomes this instead. Consumes 40% of the current HP of all allies, except Netherwing. You're exempt. Launch a joint attack. Okay. Dealing constant damage equal to 15% and 25% of her max HP to all enemies. If insufficient, yeah. 40% though, jeez. The maximum limit of New Bud is related to levels of all characters on the battlefield. For every 1 point of HP lost by all allies, Castorice gains 1 point of New Bud. When New Bud reaches its maximum limit, it can activate the ultimate. When allies lose HP, Castorice and Netherwing's damage dealt increases by 10%. This effect can stack up to 3 times, lasting for 3 turns. When Netherwing is on the field, New Bud cannot be gained through talent. And every 1 point of HP lost by all allies except Netherwing will be converted to an equal amount of HP for Netherwing. When New Bud reaches its maximum limit, you can activate ult. And then up to 30% right now, but it will be more. Oh, that was the ult. The ult is what summons it. Okay, got it. Deals quantum damage equal to... Okay, so it's an AoE attack. Launching breath scorches the shadow. Lots of damage, to say the least. I don't want to do her trial quite yet, because I want to see it in the story. But I have her now, so there's that. I'll just see what some of her traces are. Damage dealt increases by 30%. When her HP is higher than or equal to 50% of her max HP, her speed increases by 40%. Or brings them to a point where their HP cannot be reduced further, and speed increases. When the dragon kills, it just goes again. convert 100% of the healed amount into new bud. If Netherwings is on the field, this is converted to Netherwings HP instead. Each target can accumulate a conversion amount up to 12% of the max new bud. So you want lots of HP to lose. Cool. This is bad. One thing is I don't have Fuchs Light Cone. I guess I don't need it per se. It'd be nice to have though. But there's also like Acheron, Jiaocho. It's a toughie. Try it once. E1. When enemy target's current HP is 80% / 50% of max HP or lower, the damage dealt to it by Bone Claw. Bloop is 120% of the original damage, so increased damage. Gains 2 sacks of Ardent Oil. That could be used to offset the HP cost. And advance her action by 100%. By an equal amount. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I got what I wanted, at least, for now. I will pull maybe later, after the story stuff, just so I can, like, get a feel for Castorice and whatnot. At the very least, I think I can learn. Alright. The story recap. Well, speaking of which, I should update it on my phone. While everyone is awaiting the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailblaze squad immediately follows Mighty into the trial and rescues Finan, who is trapped inside. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, a new problem arises. Castorice! Mighty had to shoulder the burden of strife, but the Kremnoans would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe, Akama. In an attempt to gain a better understanding, he decides to first seek advice from his teacher, Castorice, a veteran of Kremnos. The two part on bad terms. Mighty Mouse, you fucking suck dick! How could you say that, teacher? Fuck you. I think that's how the conversation went. Whoops. Meanwhile, Trian and Castorice are dispatched to the Grove of Epiphany as diplomatic envoys of Akama. When they arrive, they discover to their surprise that the Black Tide has struck, and they fight a mysterious swordmaster. In the end, they manage to rescue Anaxa and the core flame that he carries. While everyone is on their way back, within the city of Akama, Castorice is arrested for abducting Trinan and trespassing on forbidden grounds. Under Mighty's mediation, Tribi and her sisters agreed to reveal their memories in order to facilitate reconciliation between the Kremnoans and Akamans. Unexpectedly, just as Tribi and her sisters are about to meet the Time Titan Oryx and repair their memories, they encounter the mysterious Swordmaster yet again. Trian sacrifices herself and falls with this Titan to protect her companions. In order to take back the core flame, everyone set up a plan to seal the Swordmaster. The plan suffers multiple setbacks, but Mighty returns as the demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame. Not long after, he successfully persuades his people to let go of their prejudices against Akama. He says goodbye to everyone and returns home to join the front line against the Black Tide. On the other side, everyone holds a simple funeral for Trian, who exhausted her divine powers and turned into a doll. Having accepted Trian's last wish, the group continues on the path of the Flame Chase journey. And now we are going to pelt that doll. I'm not going to go quite yet, because I just want to grab this. Passenger Bub, time sure does fly, huh? It's already about to be the 2nd anniversary from the time the Express got back on the tracks of the Trailblaze. Special days must also have special blessings. I'm actually picking something. Shit. For now, I'll pick March. It'd be funny if you get no letter because she's frozen in ice. How many did you get for this? 4? 8? 12, 14, 20. Okay. Oh, it's them with the Celeron Hunters. The old crew. Second anniversary celebration. Oh, damn. Wait, hold on. What does this do? What have I opened? Tickets, commemorative poster. Alright. So, Sunday's the conductor. There's Mem, Castorice, Ratio, Acro on the guitar, Genuine, and then Herda. The Herda. Starlit World. Oh. Oh, another, thing. What's the light cone here? Increases attack by 8%. Let's see, max out 16%. For every one different weakness type an enemy target has, increases the damage dealt to it by the wearer by 8%. Up to a maximum of 7 weakness types can be taken into account. Oh yeah, I have yet to finish the Memory of Chaos thing. Kinda forgot about that. Let's claim these. Not now. Do I get the other thing for the light cone later then? How does it work again? I'm assuming it shows in details. Oh. Yeah, so Silver Companion Spirit times 1. Undying Starlight times 100. And then for Light Cone, how do you get that? Wait, how do you get the thingy? Guaranteed. How do you get that? Just do this. I'm confused. Let me clean this too. Boom. New battle pass. Light Cone memory shard. That's the only way you can get it? The rewards bracket of Nameless Glory level 10. So if I'm seeing this right, once a patch, no wait, every 4 patches? There's no other way to get it? Oh, I finally have a E6.
I found a home to protect.
Good for you, man. And where's Moza?
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
Oh, this arrow. The strails. Alright. I'll just equip her stuff. I have an idea of how she works. Given that the one set is literally just that set. Poet. And then bone. This one's good. Actually, hold on. Let me do some. Include crit rate, crit damage. That's kind of the best one. At least the one with the most potential. Not bad. Could be better, but that's what it is. Let's borrow that. You don't need that, right, Claire? I don't know how good her crit rate is, so I'll hold off on that. Given that she scales off HP, though. I don't want speed. Please don't give me speed. Gross. Or 104 speed. What's the 95? Plus 9? Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck. How about this one? I could have better subsets for sure. I'll worry about that later. Bone. I imagine HP or quantum damage boost would be good. Probably HP based on how it works, right? Yeah, I have that one locked up. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. HP, I want to include crit rate, crit damage. Oh, right. Main stat HP percentage. Okay. Nope. Potentially. And might be that one. And just hope it rolls into crit damage. 2 into crit damage, not bad. Okay. It's something. How is her crit rate? 15.6%. Right now. But she does have traces that give her crit rate. 2.7%. 4%. 5.3%. 4%. 2.7%. Granted, I don't have the 4-piece equipped quite yet, so that could also be a factor. I'll equip this for now. 21.6%. 87 speed. Wait, does that take into effect? Before entering battle. Oh! Oh! Cool. So it's just upon entering battle, it'll give the crit rate. So, just to make sure, yeah. So, I get 32% extra as it stands. And I dequit the one. Okay. Gross. Yeah, not much else to say, but beyond that. I might borrow that one because it at least gives HP. Yeah. So I get 32%. That's close to 20. That takes it up to 50%. Not the best number, if I'm being honest. Wait, I forgot to equip these. Okay. Increases the crit damage, so that's good. But I need more crit rate, probably. Oh, well, I got 27% now. From this, yeah. So plus 32. 59%. I still think it could be better, but like what piece would I probably this one could be improved. Yeah. Sorry, I know I'm doing this build stuff, which maybe I should do on my own time, but I want it for the most part right now, so crit rate for damage, sure. Synthesize. Oh, hello. Visionary. I am a visionary. What am I saying? Wrong one. Alright, let's see. Alright, not bad at all. I think I got more crit rate out of it than the other one. For sure. Oh my god, that one gets 11.6%. Holy moly. I think I did. Did I? Oh no, I got the same amount. Shit. Do I reroll? No. No. If anything, I should synthesize more here. Perhaps this one? Yeah, this one could be better. How much HP have I got? I don't know what breakpoint she has, if any. She probably has one.
Look, light is coming in.
I can just quickly ascend her. I have so many mats that I farmed up because I don't have any. I haven't got anybody. Message retracted. Okay.
Look, light is coming in.
Did you say something like, go fuck yourself? You fucking suck, dick. How dare you? Do all this shit. Oh, there we are. Maxed out.
All things cycle through life and death. The end is also the beginning.
2, 3. Nice. Can I get all the traces? I feel like I can.
The traces we leave in this world will last much longer than death.
The traces, I get it. Yep, what you're saying.
The traces we leave in this world will last much longer than death.
Should just do it until it's all blue. There we are. Dude, I have so many fucking credits to do all of this. It's great. I don't even know what the recommended order is. I'm just doing it. 8, 9, 10. Okay. So much leveling. 9, 10. Alright. Two, 3. Alright, there we are. Good to go on that. Next is this. Then I'll get to see what our final stats are. Oh. Gotta go through all 3 started. Actually, before I do that, do I do have it. I need to lock up Remembrance. This one's locked, that one's locked, and they're both okay. Good to go then. Castorice, where is she? Castor. I realized that, like, even though I'm saying, like, oh man, this global passive stuff sucks, I'm part of the problem in the sense I got her. I hope it's just changed to just if on the team rather than obtained. Please. Because I think that would add a love, like, outside of, you know, being a little less annoying, I guess. It would be nice in the sense of, like, there's more kind of build variety where you're thinking about these passives as well. Like, on top of everything else. It's like, oh, what can I do with this? Maybe I do this or that type of thing. Alright, 9,774 HP. Not quite 10,000. Is that a breakpoint? I don't know. If it is, I have not hit it. What would I need to do to hit it? Like, is there a breakpoint for that? I didn't really pay too much attention, but that's a shit ton of HP, regardless. I need a temporary team set up for her. Get her general gist, I believe, so... just put her instead of Zila there. Probably this one. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. How do I do quick lineup? Yeah. So, like... Fushwan, Castorice... Probably... I don't have Blade, so we can't really do that. Some people are good at losing health for Gallagher, I guess. And Sunday? Something like that. That'll probably be the team, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's illegal to nerf stuff in a gacha game, it's final. At least in China, if I recall correctly. Okay. So, what if you just did it outside of China, then? Nah, I get why you wouldn't be able to nerf stuff. Castor's deleted from the game. Yes! For the people who spent all their polls on her, they just get refunded their polls. Still get to keep the embers, though. Can't see me. Alright. That's good. Boop. The greatest anniversary gift. Embers. Here, you get more Bailu-like coats. Don't you love that? I'll play the story, I think, and then I'll decide whether I want to try and commit for either an E6 Acheron, because I would love that. Ugh. No more Bailu-like coats, please. I don't even have one. It's a shame that you can't do the Celestial Invitation for light cones. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. For sure. Wait, for character trial, do they... What the fuck? What do you mean, no character trial? They're part of the selection now. Alright, let's go. Head to the Garden of Life and discuss what to do next with the Chrysos heirs. Hopefully not getting murdered. That would be on my to-do list. Yeah. From what I read, those characters don't show up in standard banner. Only if you lose 50... Ah. So I saved my silver tickets for nothing? Shit. Well, like, if I get more Claras, then, you know, I can do that. Twice. So nice, did it twice. Not really. Does this add up to good value? I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Drink some water. Actually, what does her E4 and whatnot do? While Castorice is on the field, all allies' incoming healing during HP restoration increases by 20%. Oh, cool. When Castorice or Netherwing deals damage, increases quantum res pen by 20%. During Netherwing's attacks, can reduce enemy toughness regardless of weakness types. The classic Acheron and Fei Xiao E6, okay. When breaking weaknesses, triggers the quantum weakness break effect. The number of bounces for Netherwing's talent Wing Sweeps to Ruin additionally increases by 3. Alright. Wow. Kind of more Acherons. I should get Xiao Cho on his Lycon, because he would be so good for the ult damage increase for Acheron. And imagine if I had an E6 Acheron with Xiao Cho, it's like, whoa. Everything counts as ults. Like, how much do I need? I guess I'll find out when I actually use her in action. Like, if I want to get her E5 or... Well, E5. E6 or whatever. He's voiced by Mark Carney, too. Mark Carney. He's voiced by Mark Whitten. Who's Mark Carney again? It sounds so familiar. Mark Carney. Oh! Shut the fuck up. Him. Yes. The current Prime Minister. Alright. Enough stalling. It's been 45 minutes. I should probably do the story. Okay. To the Garden of Night. I'm looking forward to it. This story stuff. I've been looking forward to it.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorn rose.
Oh, we're heading to the Dull. Discuss what to do next with the crisis heirs. Have fun. Thanks. You have fun too, Adam. Trebios' memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Only one shall live to the end, and they alone will witness Era Nova. If I take on Ornyx's trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Likely. Regardless, I must give Glaya an answer. Some time ago... Oh, are we going back to either... Okay, yeah.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I hope they fix the lip syncing for Castorice here.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Like, why is hers, in particular, so bad?
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Like,
Wouldn't
Glass is
all
fine.
these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can
Maybe it's
push
'cause
me
she's
to
not a demigod
overcome
yet.
my limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Feel that.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
Yeah, I get the idea of beef.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
From the way Anaxa talked before, it sounded like there was a catalyst for his resentment of Aglaya.
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas.
Wow. What the fuck?
Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
You know what? She did say his full name, so I think he'll respect
Gods
her
have
more for that.
chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame.
Oh.
However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Using your
Just
golden
as I
thread.
feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Yeah, because technically speaking, he's already dead. I am curious, who laid out the prophecy exactly? Or what? Because I know it was like Elio with his, you know, Destiny's Slave stuff, but he's able to steer stuff towards the ending he desires.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time.
Another time then.
But now, let's greet our guest.
Is it me?
You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial? You're here.
Honestly, I'm still on the fence. Like, dude, taking this trial, it doesn't bode well, right? I don't think I'm crazy to say that. Prophecy is, you know, I'm still on the fence.
I understand. It was the sacred beast's idea, after all. However, it warrants careful consideration, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Only one shall witness Air Nova. Only one Chrysos heir will make it to the end. That's my interpretation. Hell yeah.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphoreus, all on your own.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations.
Find someone else to fill the role?
There are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Alright, that's it. I have seems like a shot in the dark. What? I was just gonna say that.
Hero.
True, but only one.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Mm-hmm. Oh?
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the Abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Do I even have any say in this? I'm legitimately curious.
Please, mem. Huge.
Huge. Looks like there's no other way.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude.
So instead you want to tie my fate to yours? Yeah, that's fucking great gratitude right there.
When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Oh? So we can leave? Or at least bring people in without getting shot down? Before leaving, I should go say hi to Castorice. Hold on, dude. Something. My bad. Just doing some stuff here. Alright, my bad. Okay. Let's speak to Castorice.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem.
You need a glider for something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing.
So you want to bring it back to her?
Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Or you just want to hold on to the book? Can you tell me more about this?
It just contains
About the
an
book?
allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, Having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
Bad luck. Is this touching? Pretty dark. Dark is my first thought. What a dark story.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities.
Many cities, huh?
Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Just told in that much detail. No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
March? Would you recognize her?
Despite having visited many cities in Amphoreus, I still understand nothing about the
Wait.
world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity...
Was March? No. Nah. Princess. What if March was that princess? No, that doesn't make sense. She didn't become a fucking dragon when she woke up on the express.
Forget it.
No.
Let's talk about this in the future.
But then again, it's just a story,
But
so
for
maybe
now,
there's more detail.
I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Does that mean I get E12? I don't think there's anything else to do here. Time to go back and talk to Don Hung.
May you complete the trial safely and obtain...
Orynyx's blessing. Enable for now. Navigate, navigate, navigate. Speed. Fine, bro. Citizens Assembly?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news?
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? Seems like they've made their move. Of course they did.
Some background information for you.
Time for some
The Council of
political
Elders
intrigue.
is an authoritative body in Amphoreus, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So Aglaia doesn't actually call the shots?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Next is on the top of that list, I think. At least top 10. I've never once passed my sociology class. Perhaps you should retake some exams. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University. Tell me more about the Citizens' Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame-Chase journey.
I mean, so far we've managed to get Nikador's core, and Mighty has taken on that role of guarding the front line. We got Ornyx's core unintentionally because Flame Reaver showed up and was kind of being an asshole. And we got Xerxes' core again because of the Flame Reaver.
We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame-Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Oh. Is it us? No, although we might be mentioned, the Council of Elders has another target in mind, Anaxa.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Oh, because of his, I don't want to use the word blasphemous, but his, I guess, against the norm viewpoint when it comes to the Chrysos heirs.
Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
I feel like there's more to his story, though. Beyond just, I want to research shit. I imagine he still wants to research shit, but... You suspect that he might betray the Flame-Chase journey and defect toward the Council of Elders?
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
Avenging Ides, Elysia, and Cyrene? We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are piling up again. Bub and Mem are tied up with Ornyx's trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky. Let's just take things one step at a time.
Apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Ornyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
If you want to learn more. So it's just for like lore stuff if you want to learn more. Okay. I can do this. A study of the Citizens' Assembly. Democratic politics has always fascinated citizens of different city-states in Amphoreus. When Akuma was first established, its democracy was limited to a privileged minority. However, through ongoing reforms, the Akuman Citizens' Assembly took to the stage, transforming Akuma's governance into a democracy for all, where the Citizens' Assembly made every major decision. How do they cast their votes? It's important to note that as the black tide draws near and citizens from other city-states join Akuma's political life, the precious rights of Akuma's original citizens are becoming increasingly diluted. Consequently, voices calling for reforms within the Akuman City's Citizens' Assembly system grew ever louder. Democracy is only one of the consequences of civilization's development, rather than the cause of development. For democracy to be productive, it must appoint different rules for different societies, situations, and issues. No single rule can be optimal for all scenarios. I guess it's true enough. It's like, you can't... Okay, I guess one idea, or one example. Everything will be stairs. That is very bad for people on wheelchairs. Or, you know, people with weaker legs or whatever, right? So that's why there's, you know, wheelchair access ramps. I can see that. In other words, Akuma's Citizens Assembly system will continue to evolve as this book is written. Due to time limitations, this publication focuses only on the current Akuman Citizens Assembly, not its future developments. Readers should bear this limitation in mind. Citizenship, and citizenship policies of Akuma. Before examining the Akuman Citizens Assembly's operational mechanisms and core functions in depth, we must first address the matter of citizenship rights, and citizenship policies of Akuma. The elders have once noted that Akuma is a collective of free citizens. Due to the substantial power citizens possess, citizenship qualifications must be strictly regulated to ensure citizens' rights. Discussions on the recognition of naturalized citizens' rights were once the foci of disputations between the leader of the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. I'm assuming foci means focus or something. As more Amphorean city-states fell over time and as the black tide drew closer, citizenship rights reforms became imperative. Judging from the final outcome, citizens from all city-states have equal citizenship rights in the Holy City and can have equal participation in public matters. While social differences naturally exist between rich and poor, locals and travelers, the Holy City of Akuma would not allow these social distinctions to become political divisions and will ensure complete political equality among all citizens. Continued. Operational mechanisms of the Citizens' Assembly. Barring emergencies, Akuma's Citizens' Assembly follows strict protocols when it is called. The current Council of Elders, a governmental entity made of representatives of the city-state, posts the upcoming Citizens' Assembly agenda and venue, usually dawn-clouded in the Holy City, at the Wall of Heroes before each meeting. So what's going to be discussed? Got it. And where it is. Usually, topics are proposed by Council of Elders members before the Assembly and become official Assembly items after receiving majority Council approval. The Council predetermines which matters to address and when. Once confirmed, the Council Chairman hands over the agenda to the Council of Elders Assembly Chair, who presides over the meeting. Normally, matters cannot be discussed at the Citizens' Assembly without prior Council review. Council-reviewed matters yield only two outcomes. Either they're already thoroughly discussed and only need citizen votes, or they require citizens to hold debates to reach final resolutions during the Assembly. Results are tallied using pottery shards blessed with Kefli's runes, with voting dolia placed throughout Akuma during assemblies. After thorough discussion and voting of all proposals, the Council of Elders posts approved decrees at the Wall of Heroes, so they have a shard that's like, I'm voting for this. I vote against it, I vote for it. I imagine if you vote for it, then you kind of like put it up. Do they just take it as a tally? Or is it unique to each person? Or is it just like, shine my light? Continued. Core functions of the Citizens' Assembly. The Assembly wields the important capacities of legislative power, the appointment of government officials, declaring war, conceding peace, and the actual control of armies during wartime. Yet, historically and practically, Akuma's Citizens' Assembly isn't fully controlled and directed by citizens, but rather a means to ensure that elites who represent the majority social interests can effectively manage social matters. In other words, the current system where the leader of the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders jointly manage Akuma was decided by the Akuman Citizens Assembly system. Citizens influence policymakers through voting and other means of political participation rather than directly managing social affairs or making political decisions. Yeah, so this sounds a lot like just how democracy is in Canada. As far as I know, I'm not exactly like in depth with it, but you know, voting for certain issues, yada yada. But not like as me. I'm not a fucking parliament member, nor will I ever be. So I don't have that level of control in managing that type of stuff. Sounds like a headache, though. To me, at least. Alright. Last bit. Appendix. Principal members of the Council of Elders. The Council of Elders is a governmental organization consisting of representatives from Amphoreus' city-states. Almost are elected by their city-states. Some receive direct invitations from current Council of Elders members. I know I checked to see if my mic was muted before, but I just wanted to confirm. Authorized by the Citizens' Assembly, they manage various practical affairs within Akama. The most renowned honorary elder is Lycurgus, an Antikytherian, a race that was already nearly extinct before the Crisis War. What made them almost extinct? He had communicated directly with Kefali multiple times during the Era Chrysia and passed the wishes of mortals to Kefali, showing himself as a true Theoros. I was about to say Furios, but no. Lycurgus's neutrality is well noted by all, which explains his frequent selection as the Citizens' Assembly chair. So he's the top gun? Head of the table? The OTC? Significantly, Elder Canis has shown great effectiveness in Akama's governance and gathered many followers. Many believe Canis will leverage accumulated resources to challenge the current situation where the Crisis heirs hold real authority and transform Akama's political structure. So Canis is like, I'm gonna do this for the people. We're gonna do this. But there are popular members, which makes sense. If there weren't anyone, if none were popular, then you know what are they getting? I guess, or like I don't know. Or if none of them were popular, they wouldn't have any pull at all. Anyway, I read it. Rest up and prepare to face the trial. What's that hard to say? Just as I suspected. The troubles afflicting the Flame Chase journey aren't just external issues. The complex internal policies and interpersonal relationships are also exacerbating the problem. We can't let our guard down yet. We have to find out where we stand in this large interwoven web. So far, it feels like we stand with the Chrysos heirs. Just out of the glance. Because I don't know any of the elders. From what I've seen, they don't seem very nice. Oh. I hope I can still hold on to these memories even after I leave Amphoreus. Oh. Examine the books face down in the lounger. It's a book titled How to Use a Bath Correctly. Reading a book about baths while in a bath. This has got to the apparent perfect fusion between theory and reality. Alright, let's rest.
Nervous.
It's not that soon. There's still a few more days until then. You say nervous consistently? Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of Neon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly above our heads. Get some rest, bub. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Amphoreus is about to begin. Get some rest and wait for the trial. I'm assuming an Axel will be playable at some point during the story. A few days later, at the Vortex of Genesis. Here we are.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphoreus, please step forward.
Not her! No! I need you! I need you. I just... you said good luck already, but I need you for emotional support, man. Please.
Mister... I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves.
Good luck. Oh, what are you thinking?
Right. Perhaps something like... As long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the Flame Chase journey will be smooth sailing?
Imagine if that were the case.
No, that sounds a little strange. Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive.
Oh, you'll make it back alive? Just say you got this.
Oh. Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
Hope so. Fine in.
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. You can only go and experience it for yourself. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
Thanks, man. Any words of encouragement, Aglaya?
I still vividly recall when you entered the Vortex of Genesis for the first time. At that time, I could never have imagined that a guest from beyond the sky would shoulder the fate of Amphoreus.
I didn't think so either. Or actually, I didn't think I'd be a candidate.
Don't feel burdened. Just like during the trial of strife, Trinan and Finon will be waiting for you outside. If something unforeseen were to occur, they will intervene in the trial and rescue you.
Yay, intervention.
May Kepler bless you.
Alright, Trinan.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Give it to me. If I'm committing to this at this
The
point.
divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
I've long gotten used to fighting fires. Yeah. Well, there's this one guy named Sam.
Flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us.
Alright.
O Majesty of the
12 Titans. Pillars of the world. Oh, shit.
we
Seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Fill
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Oh, I wasn't finished. My bad.
And surrender the core flame.
Oh. Alright, so. Whoa. Can I go? What is the trial? Oh, not quite yet. I was just lighting it up.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Well, it's not like there's much of an option at this point for them. Love all of you. Oh, Donog's here. I love all of you guys. Oh, wait. That doesn't seem appropriate for the current mood, so let's just leave the farewells for next time.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
Hopefully. At least enough to pass. Mim. So I'm just making sure I got the update stuff ready for my phone.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Titan! Orynyx! Acknowledge me! I've been watching a bit of WWE lately. Or at least YouTube stuff that they've uploaded. So, that's part of being like this.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs. He will definitely succeed.
Wait, whoa. What are you saying about cracking jokes at inopportune times?
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Oh. Anyway, trial time. What's it gonna be like?
Slap, slap!
Oh.
Wake up!
Speaking fully? Are you speaking full English now?
How is it? How do you feel?
How are you able to talk?
I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen.
That's cool.
The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Fully, right?
Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Jeez.
Orynyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Memories
Yeah,
broken.
that's the plan at least.
Mother. Where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
My assumption is Fuli. It's been a minute since 3.0 though, so I don't quite remember.
You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon
Okay, so Fuli's Skyfather.
Mother is calling for you.
Does Skyfather refer to Fuli? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Can you repeat that? The Titan's words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Skyfather has chosen you.
Who is your mother? A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching to unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby. I did hear that.
Mother is no longer responding.
Well, we've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphoreus. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
I am worried about that still.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Let's try. We'll leave it to us, Titan.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But
Oh?
you lack something. Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack is a future.
I don't have a future?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
Holy fuck, what?
The gaze from the Skyfather. Stabilize your form.
Huh?
Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection
got shot down?
What?
Is it because
How
of
is
the
that
sun?
possible?
Do you mean that I'm already dead?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphoreus will succumb to eternal despair.
So what is like Mem's alive? What about the trial?
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Strider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world, if you wish to save it.
That explains why fucking the shot of like fading to dust in Castorice's arms and then 3.1.
Your future that has been stolen, even if that means you'll have to cheat death.
Okay.
You'll have to challenge that. Hand that shattered, clasped with unyielding fingers.
So I'm dead right now. For the passing of the 15 entry hours. Go forth and reclaim your future. 15 hours to reclaim my future. This is the true trial of time. What the fuck? Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking die in 15 hours. Oh, by the way, you're already dead. You're gonna stay dead for 15 after 15 hours. How will Dawn react to this? You're finally awake. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Onyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphoreus. However, Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They are still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. Don't sigh, Donna. Don't sigh, Donhunk. There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Amphoreus, our car was pierced by Nikidor's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the abyss, this is what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. But then, I was also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. Oh my god. Exactly did I come back to life? Not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you're living in the form of a memory right now. It's like those objects of the past and the miracles of Oryx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. What should we do next? It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Ornyx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphoreus that can even reverse death. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh,
I heard you two talking about Thanatos.
no more memes.
Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and
Imagine
look
if
for her?
Mem's voice lines get
Thanatos
updated
is
after
the
this.
Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then, bub.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
I won't. Yet. Let's do that then, bub. You notice the resolute yet gentle look in Don Hung's eyes. He doesn't want to burden you with his worries and words. You already understand. His trust in you transcends words. As he once said, it's not the time for sorrow yet. Next, he will go to the grove to check out the situation, while you should be looking for Castorice with Mem.
Me.
Alright, fair enough. To the Garden of Life, huh? Wow. Is this music different right now? Normally, like, more cheerful. Hold on, I'll be back. Need to head to the washroom. Now let's check.
Mister, I'm right here.
How's Castor's feeling about this? Your soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there. and slowly turn around.
Different music? For some reason, you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing past your face. Then, a chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Oh, your heartbeat begins to slow. This moment, I just want to close my eyes. Aside from your vision, your senses grow more acute. You feel the presence of a purple sea. And then...
Please pardon me.
A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses, its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. You realize you are still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch disperses as quickly as it came. And replacing it is the touch of fingertips and the tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Castorice, you're shaking.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
Fucking died from Nikador's spear. God damn it.
Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Oh.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
There's no harm in trying again.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Alright. So sad. Castorice once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Oh?
But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance.
It does explain why, yeah, because I think, what was it? Trailblazer caught Castorice during the first fight against the Flame Reaver?
The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence.
So we need to look for
But I hope
Thanatos?
that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphoreus needs you.
Live on bravely. I understand. Does that Honkai impact on?
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're...
Okay. Do I have any other characters I can just quickly ascend? No? No, not really. Just these two, and then that's all I can ascend. Alright. Fair enough. Okay. I don't know if I'll actually reread it, but I'm curious. Styxia. Where is it? Styxia Fables. Dragon and the Princess. That's the one. I'll read it. A collection of fables passed down from the city-state of dragons and waves. Styxia, compiled by the bardess Archepia. This copy is gifted to Castorice by Trian. The Dragon and the Princess. When the dragon's wings first swept across Styxia like waves crashing against the rocks, all, from the poor to the rich, from the curious to the fearful, looked up in awe. Dragon, dragon, why are you silent and sorrowful? The princess climbed to the high tower where the dragon made its nest, gently stroking its forehead with pity. The dragon's wings revealed decaying flesh. Blackened pus poured from within. The distant black tide had transformed it into a monster. It opened its mouth and swallowed the compassionate princess whole. A great disgrace! We must avenge her! The archers with silver bows and blacksmiths with hammers gathered 700 warriors, swearing to cut open the dragon's belly and rescue the princess. It was a fierce battle. Stones shattered, columns fell, until the dragon was riddled with countless bone-exposing wounds, bled black blood, and perished. The princess, pulled from the dragon's belly, was already lifeless. My child, born of my flesh and blood, how could I allow you to perish before me? Oh, whoops, it's the queen. Not the king. The grieving queen summoned the kingdom's most precious treasure and called upon an alchemist. In the high tower, the alchemist had a ritual, drawing the dragon's bones and gathering its soul, hoping to reshape the scattered flesh of the dragon into the reborn form of the princess. But how could the corrupted flesh of darkness give birth to a pure white flower? The princess, resurrected from death, extended her claws and unfurled her massive bony wings, and devoured every last soul of the city. As the evil dragon's wings finally cast a shadow of death over Styxia, none, be they poor, rich, weeping, or trembling, could resist its grasp. Styxia, once a land of treasured glory, your people, until their last breath, refused to blame you. Refused to blame the loving queen, the valiant centurion, the wise mage, or the kind princess, only lamenting the inevitable and unstoppable black death that sealed their fate. Archepia's notes. Oh, this story holds great value. If this is true, then it was the evil dragon that brought death to Styxia. But where is the dragon now? The one who once took the form of the princess? Good question. March? Or is it just a memo sprite that Caster says? Who knows?
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
She can even take the pulse of someone who's dead?
That's the medical prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time.
So I'm basically a mimetic
And I
entity
have to
right now?
admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind.
Okay, so what are we gonna do with the 15 hours we got left?
I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
An Exa?
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in
Oh,
Aachen
yeah,
for
Mighty,
such a
right.
long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
If we can find my soul.
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
Pardo?
I'll try and get her to return
Cypher?
to Arkham.
Yeah.
But do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphoreus, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Thank you for your help.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart.
Aquila?
It's Anaxagoras.
Oh, him.
He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
I misread contact as combat. It's like, oh, why are we working that?
In the end, it has still come down to this.
We don't know what they're talking about quite
I
yet.
earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Oh, announces POV. The pursuit of knowledge should follow a few simple... Not long ago. Oh, that's council?
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
I can kind of hear the demons in the voice.
Hey, excuse me. What is this place? Where in Amphoreus are we?
Okay, now I hear it, yeah. This reminds me of the Sea of Nihility, but
The
not
mutters of
quite
the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend.
that, obviously.
Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Wait, this might be death. Is this because he's already dead?
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What?
What does destruction mean in this case?
The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. They look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the void world.
Can you tell us where this is next and how to get there? Because I feel like we could find my soul.
A voice about to recount something.
Child of humanity,
Castorice?
is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the that Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more
Excuse
entry
me.
hours.
Hey, same as me. Kind of together in that regard, right? Huh?
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem.
There you go.
Stop
What do you have in
giggling.
my pouch?
It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
Finan said the same thing.
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
After dialogue
Of
with the
course.
divine.
This is how I've always been. Looks like it's not a bad time for a performance.
Oh, he's got a gun.
Professor, what will you be teaching this time?
It's fine. There's no need to worry about death.
Alright, how does he work? I can't check. Always move him to this spot. He's erudition. So...
Play like how you usually.
Oh. Wait.
Watch this magic trick.
Whoa! What's up with your eye? Your eye patch actually steals power. Not like a fucking mechanism. Now, if I get an opportunity to fight some, that'd be nice. While I'm here, though.
All things are connected by origin, and are made of the same essence.
Origin. What's up with this hand there? Oh. Wait. Is that what he shoots out? No, not quite. Maybe it's like just kind of like I don't know if you think them kind of.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Anaxagoras.
Huh? It's like a automaton.
It's been a while, Lord Anaxagoras.
It's like a fusion between Sunday and a Dr. Ratio statue.
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Is it that one Lou guy? I forget his name.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here?
Yeah.
They've been a rare
Antikytherans.
sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus.
That's
On
how
my
it's
position
pronounced.
within the Council of Elders
Lygus,
in
like Lygus.
Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
There's a soldier assembly to the left.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherians perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls.
Would you be able to trace souls?
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words.
Oh.
They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you have in a countermeasure?
Probably. Or he's setting you up.
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well.
Very well.
Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep.
You can
Time
ask
is
Cersei's.
on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
That's miserable. Is that how Orynyx was feeling? Orynyx was just slowly dying?
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
I don't... Our concerns are not yours. I don't know.
Circe's. The kin of the Sky Father, as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefli would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphoreus are nothing more than pitiful jests.
So he's looking to prove whether Kefli can respond or not?
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world.
The way it's like I believe.
Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
Oh. Sounds like Kefli talking.
Please, Professor.
Up he goes.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity.
So we're on top of Kefli now.
Clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
They're two of the bigwigs. Or the two bigwigs?
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you. But it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Let's see what he's got up his sleeve.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware. I can hear you perfectly well from here.
What are they up to? Saw that one.
Take a look. This is your genius in action.
Alright. Okay. How many? Probably a spear thief. Yep. And then up there is the council area and more stuff. The very top part of the map seems similar to the altar to Ornux.
Over here!
I'm just gonna ignore you for a second. been a while since I did this puzzle. 7. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One. Okay. If I go up, it goes down. So I want to do this. There we are. I know my puzzles. Kind of. Sometimes.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Ew, Dog Cloud, such a complex place. Luckily, the winds here aren't too strong, so my flames can burn peacefully. Speaking of which, I wrote a question earlier and couldn't come up with a good answer after thinking about it for a while. An elder, a priest, a wealthy merchant, and a crisis era trapped in the same ruins. They all want to get out alive, so they all want to give orders to others. The elder says they represent the people, the priest says they represent the titans, the merchant claims to have a lot of balance coins in the city, and the crisis era is mighty and strong. So, who among these four is most likely to have the final say? The crisis era, if we're talking about just strength. Phew, so in times of crisis, we should trust the strongest person, right? Sounds reasonable. Well, if they're trapped, I mean. But being crisis era is just a physical trait. What if the person is all brawn and no brains? Could they really lead everyone to safety? What a complicated question. I'll stop bothering you now. Let my mind burn for a while longer. Probably, like, okay, be more realistic. Probably the elder. In terms of being a leader. If we're just looking at it through that statement alone. Moths are always drawn to light, but diving straight into fire is not wise. Dreams should be pursued step by step. Approach the flame a little more each day. After 100 days, you won't fear standing in it, Buzz. Whew. Today's training ends here. The rest will wait for tomorrow, Buzz. Alright.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
Some escape.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So,
not
are
quite.
you here to report the incident
We'll see what
to the
happens with
council?
him.
I heard
Like,
that after
whether
the
he
Black
survived or
Tide
not.
devoured the Grove, Akama would be next in line. Even with the demigod of stripes standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akama, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
That's just bullshit, and you fucking know it. Oh my god. That's so contradictory.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
For a second, I thought he said shitty.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, Why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
Not the case. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna surrender his, like, fucking body or anything in that regard. He'll probably end up becoming a demigod in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what will lead him to make that choice, or if he's already come to that decision a while ago.
Blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
You have a problem with me?
My presence here is quite unwelcome.
Indeed. Anyway. Catch. Human, pour your sorrows and troubles out to me. I cannot resolve them, but I'll keep blessing you quietly, always and forever. Alright. Bleh. 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 Wait. Motherfucker. You piece of shit. Okay, hold on. There's more to this than meets the eye. Nope. Fuck. Okay, hold on. What if this and then no. No. Nope. Alright, which one goes where? Stop it. I can figure this out. I swear I can do this. I have it. I have it in me. Please. No. Okay. Is that the shape I want to make? And if so, how do I... That just covers it. Harvest? Piece of shit. What if... Okay, hold on. Because right now I'm trying to make it with... What if I did something like this? Oh. Ah. I see.
Just an answer. Nothing too difficult.
I did it. Yeah, I was too preoccupied with, like, just putting the whole square or diamond inside rather than doing half. I didn't try that approach until now, and it worked out. Alright, wizened priest. Call me blasphemous, huh? Huh?
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being.
We'll see what Kefli has to say about that.
Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
Likely.
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, it is only
There it is,
natural that he
deliverance.
detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
If only you could see Cersei's.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
What's it say? The world is just one gargantuan sandbox. Within person's life. Oh, it's the same stuff about 1/1,000,000th of the known universe.
Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
Seems that way. What are the other murals like?
Even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
Okay.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
So you admit you're a lunatic, though.
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do.
If you're gonna invite me to.
1 year old, 2 years old.
That's pretty quick.
Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his Dromastar to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
The eye patch or the gun?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me.
Oh.
It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
I'm assuming his sister's dead.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Alchema?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios,
not Key. Okay.
Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
That's the catalyst.
Indeed it was.
Like I said,
Everything started
there was going to be one.
courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Oh.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Oh, soul for a soul then?
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my
Or will it be
best
like a Full
students,
Metal type
I
thing in
cannot
terms
watch
of
you go down the wrong
bringing
path
back alive?
without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
Is he being honest?
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now,
He has to be lying.
what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Farcical. A farcical world?
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, This story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
The perfect guy to bear the core flame of the Reason Titan. Someone who just keeps trading barbs and talking shit about Reason Titan.
Remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa.
It's time.
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Yeah, I can tell. She doesn't seem to get along with a lot of people.
Dromas draped in finery.
Oh, the Dromas draped in finery.
Acquaint myself with blasphemers.
What a
Don't worry.
piece of
He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
Oh, the doll. Oh. Thanatos. Georios, Fagosa. Catholi, Cerces, Zagreus, Aquila, Talenton. Alright, let's Follow me, sailor! How many waves have we braved, and how many reefs have we crossed? Surely you remember those nights we kept watch at on the mast, the pure moonlight spilling over the sails, the ship rocking gently as it glided across the dark sea? In those moments, I even dreamed of becoming a hero. Did you feel the same? Yes, yes, and now we are finally setting sail again. Are you ready, sailors? Aye, aye, Captain. I can hear you! Aye, aye, Captain. Buzz! Lives in a pineapple. Lives of the Dromas under the sea. Anaxagoras. One Iron Blasphemous is Spartan Blasphemous to see Anaxagoras. I was trying to think of lyrics.
To the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about.
collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs. And it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Pretty open-minded.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
Everyone has their own version of right and wrong, though.
Radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
How boring.
You seem to be avoiding that Goldweaver person. Why don't you address her face to face?
I have nothing to talk about with her. Since you're in my brain, you can look for the reason yourself.
Oh, the leader of the Flame Chase journey and a demigod of Nestia.
You're really searching through my brain. What are you treating it as? Some sort of toy?
Regardless, you think quite highly of her, no?
Oh, here we are.
That's because I'm a teacher who grades everyone fairly.
Why are you being shy all of a sudden, man? Come on. Is it the link between Minestia and Cerces
Lord
in that regard?
Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Alright. Well, I'll take my treasure. I think I'll stop once, I guess the meeting stuff is adjourned. Alright, another one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit. Fuck. That's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Six. That's not it. Unless 1. Oh wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I see it. Oh, there we are. Ah. Fuck! Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. that's it. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I did it. Okay, the solution. I found it. Some trial and error and a bit more thinking, and you get there. Voila. I feel like I saw a butterfly somewhere, but I forgot where it was. Do you? Oh, hello. Oh, wait, more prayer ritual stuff? Uh-oh. Is it gonna be one of those fucking butterfly puzzles like the last one? Well, I do not know. Nowhere. Eight more. Nothing there. What's the red? This? There's no one I can really invite. So that's not happening. I guess there's this, yeah.
Welcome to the Dark Council, esteemed guests.
Maybe. I'm tired. I'm getting there in terms of being tired, so I'll hold off. Yeah, I'll finish it. I'll finish it later. I want to finish it while I'm still cognizant. Like, you know. I'll do the rest of it next time though. But pacing wise, it definitely feels faster. I am getting distracted by puzzles and reading the texts themselves, but I do feel like overall pacing wise, it's definitely tighter. I felt like 3.1 was pretty well paced too, so that's a good thing. I like Anaxa talking shit with Cersei's. That's fun. So Anaxa does hold at least some degree of respect or admiration for Aglaya, so there's that. Though he insists on going against the whole prophecy stuff. So there is that too. Yeah, I guess that's it though, for now. Oh yeah, fucking Trailblazer, already dead. Gotta get the soul back. I'm assuming getting the soul back will happen. I'm curious about the eternal separation stuff, but we'll see what happens later on. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I am going to hop off now, head to bed, hopefully sleep well. We'll see what happens on that part. And, yeah, I'll probably work on my one project, and then I'll stream again. I think that's the plan. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye. See ya.